We are back again. This is a critical night, guys. This is a crucial night. Who remembers what is supposed to happen tonight? I mean, if you guys are like Forex people, I think you would know, right? Which is why it's important to realize that we might be in crypto, but we also look around at Forex. What is going to happen tonight, guys? What is going to happen tonight? What is going to happen? Anyone knows what is going to happen tonight? Big event tonight. And I guess that's why there is kind of a nervousness in the markets, right? You see Bitcoin losing 40K today. I'm really not that concerned unless it goes really down, okay? But it has lost 40K. What is happening later tonight? Very important. If you are in Asia, you will probably be asleep. But just know that this event is happening. And of course, when we have high events, if you can, guys, just avoid big positions, right? As usual, okay? Because coming tonight is really the Fed decision, correct? Hey, FOMC, correct. Siwang, FOMC, yeah, correct. It's the Fed decision. Who knows what will happen, but the concern now is inflation. These are the biggest inflation numbers in a long time. Was it 2 decades or something? Meaning the economy is recovering, okay? Meaning these are the big numbers like shown after World War II and all that, right? So, yeah, this is good and bad. Good and bad. So what happened on Monday? Okay, some of the big boys of Bitcoin came out. Not only Elon, okay, not only Elon, more to life than Elon Musk. Elon Musk is Lord Elon, the Lord give, the Lord takes back. But this is very important. Billionaire Paul Tudor Jones warns of crazy inflation. Once inflation comes in and the value of your currency goes down, guess what? You want protection against that. And Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin is actually something that he recommends, surprisingly, to double down on defensive investments like cash, commodities, and even volatile Bitcoin. Now, you have to know that one of Paul Tudor Jones' favorite investments is gold. And in fact, I saw another message just now that even, the other one, Stanley Druckenmiller, right? Even Stanley Druckenmiller is investing in a company that is Bitcoin related. Okay, so that's really great. So they are putting their money in Bitcoin, whether directly or indirectly. So what is this? See, inflation data revealing the biggest price spikes in 13 years. Okay, not 30 years, 13 years for 2 months in a row. The only thing I know for sure is I want to have 5% in gold, 5% in Bitcoin, 5% in cash, and 5% in commodities. This is cool. This is cool because suddenly 5% in gold is the same like 5% in Bitcoin. Before it was 5% in gold and 1% in Bitcoin, right? Or something like 5% and 0.5%. And now suddenly it's the same. So you see that things are really changing now. The attitude towards Bitcoin. Even then, you have to remember that even there are issues with El Salvador, right? El Salvador going to Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that this could potentially drain US dollars out, right? Because in a lot of countries, thank you for telling me. I will not tell you who told me this. In some countries, the banks do not accept cryptocurrencies. You know, it's not easy to have an off-ramp to fiat, right? It's not easy to have an off-ramp to fiat. And if you do not have fiat currency, I'm sorry, guys, you still can't do anything much. So you need an off-ramp to fiat. We at Malaysia here are easier. Some of you in Singapore should be easy, but some countries are hard. So, you know, El Salvador is like, hey, if I'm having problems cashing my Bitcoin, why don't I go to El Salvador? You know, change the whole equation, right? Change the whole equation. So what is happening now to Bitcoin? Again, look at the dominance, guys. The most important thing is 43.9, almost 44. That is going up. No surprises, right? No surprises. We hit a wall of resistance at 40. We must defend this 39 with all our lives. Okay, so let's see what happens tonight on Bitcoin and all that. I just want to see what Cardano is. Where is Cardano? It's still strong, 152 Cardano, because we're going to talk about Cardano. But first, let us see those charts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see those charts here. Okay, there it is, 39074. Ethereum has also fallen, breaking this line. Polkadot is still within this. Kusama has also fallen. Oh, it's breaking that. So, they're clearly, I don't think they're breaking down, but I think they're testing all these things. And as far as Bitcoin is concerned, to me, you see, this 39 level is so critical. Okay, look at that fail. Okay, it kind of tested it, rejected, and then went up. And then when it went down, tried to go up, fail. I don't know whether you call this failure, but it has to clear this convincingly like that. Okay, then we could have something that's called a Wyckoff accumulation mode. Okay, this is probably the start of it, but just look at this very, very closely. Okay, so again, Bitcoin is something that now. When it goes up, you shouldn't be too happy. You should be taking profits, right? Similarly, when Bitcoin goes down, we shouldn't be too depressed. You should be preparing for the next round and all that. That's just the way it is. But for now, the problem here is very simple. The dominance is going up, and as long as Ethereum does not recover, not this Ethereum USD, we don't really worry much about Ethereum USD. We worry about Ethereum BTC, HBTC, and then we might have a problem with our altcoins. Having said that, I think we are going to have a DeFi summer, okay? I'm quite sure of that. So look, it's come down. It wanted to go up. It's come down at support again. So Ethereum, if it goes down, it's not good. Not good for altcoins. But I think tonight we'll tell a lot of things depending upon what Jay Powell says. So Jay Powell is so important. What else is happening in the Bitcoin news? In this world, let's look at what's happening before we go to Cardano. So Bitcoin price bottom is in. Says Fidelity Exact as crypto market exits extreme fear. That's good. Okay, NFTs are still big, guys. They're still big. I know they've crashed worse than cryptos, okay, but they're still big. Within 5 years, US hedge funds expect to hold 10.6% of assets in crypto. That is very surprising because you gave Paul Tudor Jones 5%, and now these guys are 10%. Of course, I think you guys will see that in the next 2-3 months. Ethereum will even be something that the people invest in, okay? So another thing that you guys must, do they have the news on MicroStrategy here? I am quite surprised also on MicroStrategy. Where is it, MicroStrategy? MicroStrategy. Because MicroStrategy released what? MicroStrategy's junk bonds to buy Bitcoin is oversubscribed. It's oversubscribed. So you see, even despite these price struggles, the whales are coming in. The whales are actually coming in, okay? And now we look at the altcoins. Okay, I've been saying that. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, a lot of you don't know this, right? Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot. They were all part of the Ethereum. Okay, they were the first batch of the Ethereum, okay? The first batch of the Ethereum people, okay? This comes from the Ethereum thing, okay? Look at this, not Paul Tudor Jones. No, we don't want you, Paul Tudor Jones. I'm finding that good article on this, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That is Vitalik, right? Vitalik Buterin. This is Gavin Wood. Gavin Wood invented the Solidity programming language. He knows a lot about Ethereum. When he built Polkadot, he knows what he's doing. It is definitely going to fix whatever is in Ethereum. And this is the controversial Charles Hoskinson of ADA. ADA, or rather, you guys know it as Cardano. It is up to you, but the ticker symbol is ADA. Okay, and this gives a lot of things. So there's a lot of people here. There's some famous ones here. If you go here, there's another famous guy. Yeah, Joseph Lubin. Joseph Lubin is Consensus, right? Another big company, Ethereum developer that is so big, right? And they're going to launch Palm. Isn't that the new NFT platform that will use less gas, although it is running on Ethereum? So Ethereum basically has a lot of people, okay? So they were very young when they meet there. I mean, these guys were like, Vitalik was 19. He was 19 when he created this, okay? So after that, they broke up, and you know, all of these people, like Gavin Wood, Charles Hoskinson, and all that, someone not to trust with your girlfriend. But basically, they had a fight. They had a big fight. They were young, okay? Yeah, because I mean, you have to say that Vitalik's Ethereum white paper was probably the best in the world. There's a lot of admiration for him, but too many cooks spoiled the broth, and Ethereum's 8 co-founders found themselves divided. And the person spearheading this division was Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano. So I want you to understand that. Because before we get into Cardano, I'm sure you have heard a lot about Cardano. That is fine, guys. That is fine. You heard a lot about Cardano. It is the most, by the way, Cardano, you can find the website here, cardano.org, is the most decentralized cryptocurrency ever. It's even more decentralized than Ethereum, okay? This is because of Charles Hoskinson. But before you look into the schedule and all that, you know, you're saying that, okay, we had the foundation, we had Shelley, which led to decentralization. That was last year. And then we have Gogan smart contracts. So smart contracts will be launching a new phase in Cardano, because then a lot of applications can be developed into Cardano. In fact, Cardano probably has one of the best actually development tools, okay? But this is going to come in August. And I think this is the excitement here. Because once you see a lot of applications being developed on Cardano, it too can do its own ecosystem, okay? You see now the real Polkadot, the big Polkadot ecosystem is taking stake. You see the Kusama crowd loan starting that, right? So similarly, this will also happen for Solana. This will also happen for Cardano. But, you know, Cardano is not about going through all the schedules. Cardano is not about doing the due diligence on the technical. You can do that yourself. If you are talking about Cardano, you guys got to understand the man. The man, because you have to remember that Cardano has a lot of very strong supporters that will die for Charles, because Charles is different. I know that there's a lot of negative news going down here, and I'm showing you how different he is. And you got to be believing in Charles and what he is doing in order to love Cardano. He's just so different. Let's see a video of Charles. Okay, let's see. And let me explain to you why. Because if you don't know Charles, you cannot love Charles, and maybe you will not invest in Cardano, or you will be very, very, how do you say it? You'll be very, very nervous investing into Cardano. Why do you do that? Let me show you the difference between Charles and Gavin Wood. Let's see.
Yesterday, Mayor Suarez, the mayor of...
Okay, look at here. Look, listen to this. Okay, listen to this. Let me show you what this is all about. Again, understand. Hi, Charles.
This is Charles Hoskinson broadcasting live from hot and humid Miami. I don't really have one for that.
Okay, this was during the Miami Bitcoin show. You look, he doesn't care about quality, right? He's more like us. Hey, there's no quality, right? Look at what he's saying.
Hopefully you guys can. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I'm actually broadcasting off a hotspot because unfortunately my Wi-Fi is not so good. But you know, I was having a nice, relaxing night. I just had dinner with the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister of Georgia, yesterday.
Now look what he says about Vitalik.
Interview come out today, and I had a chance to watch a part of it. And the part I watched, I was quite taken aback and surprised.
This is an interview with Vitalik.
And that Vitalik I saw, they're very different from the Vitalik that I've known. He's grown a hell of a lot, matured a lot. He looks physically older, and he's a lot more of a leader and confident in the place that he's at in life.
See, because last time when they started, guys, Vitalik was 19. How can there be leadership with a 19-year-old? Okay, so it takes time for Vitalik to even mature. So you guys have to remember, this guy founded Ethereum when he was 19. Vitalik, Charles was in the mid-20s.
I think we've both grown a lot. You know, we met each other when we were both quite young. I was in my mid-20s and he was like 19 years old. It's been almost 10 years as an industry. And throughout those years, we've both learned so much, and we've been to many places. He aspired to learn Chinese. Now he speaks it fluently. I've been to 52 countries. And
so look at this. Let's go forward
give me
now.
that dignity, I'll give you at least a good answer, and hopefully that's adequate for it. I think Ethereum is one of the greatest innovations this space has ever seen, more so than Bitcoin, because it was the thing that gave everybody in the industry the ability to dream.
Okay, so again, for you to understand, Bitcoin to us all in crypto is just gold, right? It's digital gold. Not much you can do with it, okay? It's brought into DeFi, but that's through wrap Bitcoin, right? They wrap around it and then they bring it to the Ethereum network, or they bring it to the Polkadot network, right? Wrap Bitcoin and all that.
And that's special. You know, Bitcoin gave people the ability to believe that we could actually have some control over monetary policy. We could build a currency. We could build a payment system. We could build a different notion of money. But it didn't do much other than actually allow you to just push tokens around. Couldn't do stable coins and DEXs and ICOs and STOs and DeFi and identity and all the things that we've come to know and love and care about. And then suddenly Ethereum came out, much like when JavaScript came to the web browser.
So you can see that he's a very good storyteller. You can see that he goes back and reminds you of what they were like when they started Ethereum. So it's a very, how do you say it? I'm one of you approach. I'm one of you guys approach. Look at the quality now. I'm going to give you something on Gavin Wood. This is Gavin Wood updating, okay? Just look at this, in a hotel room too. Hey, that's very high quality. Look at this.
Low feature point for NFTs to collect around. I think there will be NFT parachains being launched anyway that are going to provide much more interesting sets of features for NFTs. And I do think there are probably already teams out there that expect to be setting up marketplaces and exchanges for NFTs. And this isn't something that we really need to get into, but Parity and Web3 Foundation, and of course the Polkadot and Kusama councils can help bring this important innovation to the Polkadot ecosystem. I think we will.
So when you see all this, okay, I'm going to put my mic back on. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me, right? So when you see all this, you see someone that is like your friend, a storyteller, and someone who has his act together, right? You can see the tweets, how he's managing the rollout of actually even Kusama, right? The last Kusama crowd loan, what you should do before that. Everything is kind of systematic. While Charles here is more like, hey, he's one of us, right? Look at the quality. He doesn't care because he's one of us. So that is, I think, it is really the appeal of Charles Hoskinson's and Cardano. And I want you to see something else. Because when we do that, when he does that, you know, why he appeals to people? Because you guys are saying, Cardano is delayed, Cardano is delayed. Why is this guy being given chance after chance after chance after chance? Because although he's late, he does things that nobody else seems to be able to do. I mean, look at this, guys. One of the things that you guys are always telling me, right? This is woman, right? It's all about women, right? It's all about women wanting to bring crypto to women. Other people, yeah, say we want to bring crypto to women. Look at this. Cardano, woman in the STEM stake pool, a Cardano stake pool dedicated to funding, promoting, supporting women and young people in there. That means you put your Cardano here, you get interest, the profits from this pool, we pledge to donate 100% of our profit to fund the cause, okay? Okay, this is charity. Support local schools and communities, support national initiatives, support international initiatives in developing countries. I want you to see this again. Developing, not developed. This is very, very important. Look at there's no margin. They don't take anything, guys. They don't take anything. It's all for what? It's all for charity. And look at this. They are so proud. Not only do they help women, Look at this. This girl is actually, what is she? Yes, Shweta Chauhan, first female stake or pool operator for Cardano. Look at that. CEO of K Block Stake Pool. So if you like the cause, you can actually select your Cardano. If you want to stake it to get 6% interest, select it under here and you will get interest, right? But this is a lady. Educate and empower women by teaching them how to code on blockchain technology. Lovelace Economy, how to build smart contract on blockchain. So you see that these are women. Secondly, they're not women from all these advanced countries. I know you were expecting to see from where. I know you guys, you were expecting to see from Australia. You were expecting to see from the USA. You were expecting to see from UK, right? But Cardano doesn't do it that way, okay? They always go through another round and then they always want to tell the stories, okay? So let me show you another example here of another story that they are doing here, okay? They are doing here. Look at that, not Paul Tudor Jones. Not you, man, not you, Paul Tudor, not you. Where are they going, guys? Cardano is going into Africa, right? Let's go here. Ethiopia, right? So they're going to Africa. They're probably one of the first cryptos in Africa. So they are going to where no crypto has ever gone to. There are big blockchain plans for Africa. This is so critical. Africa has a lot of people. Africa has a very, very big market for cryptos, you know. It might not be formal. It might not be formal, but hey, it's there. Look at that. Cardano's big blockchain plans for Africa. Cardano Africa. Early adopters, okay? And I completely agree with this. I think another area that's early adopter is the area that some of you guys are in now, right? Southeast Asia, right? And look at that. They are going here. Kenya, okay, Kenya, because these guys, because they're so far behind when cell phone technology comes, guess what? They can get in early, right? Okay, so look, Nigeria and all that, they launch blockchain projects in Africa. IOHK is a Hong Kong company. Ethiopian government to transform the education system using the smart contract platform for Cardano. Students across Ethiopia will be given a digital identity on the blockchain. Atala Prism technology integrated with Cardano blockchain. Now, isn't this great? Because it's not about the ones who have the money, right? It's about the ones who don't. So just remember this, if this flies and more come in, the per unit cost is cheap. But if there is such a big base, this is going to be very successful. And guess what? Because it's decentralized, you guys know anything can happen, right? It can grow very, very big. That's why DeFi grew very big, right? People saw it was working. People want to stake and get interest, and then people stake more and people stake more. And then the total value lock just goes up and up and up. Just look at this, right? This is something that you really have to admire about Cardano. And you need to know this. You need to know the cost. To me, Cardano is about the cost. If you don't know about the cost, you are going to be frustrated, guys. You are really going to be frustrated. Serious. You're going to be frustrated because you are going to say, hey, Ethereum's doing this. Ethereum is doing the what? Ethereum is doing whatever Ethereum is doing, like DeFi. Polkadot is doing the crowd loans, right? Solana is, there's so many projects launched on Solana now. And you say, Cardano, don't you have anything by Africa? But that is the Cardano way. Understand this. And if you are a long-term hodler in Cardano, these projects, you need to learn to hodl. That's why you have to be a big fan base of his. Otherwise, I don't know. You're not going to hodl. But look at this. Right? The rewards are there. Look at that. You see, Cardano surpasses Coinbase, Roblox, and market cap, trails Vodafone by 0.9 billion. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Look at this. Cardano has turned 10,000 into almost 190,000 in 2 years. Where in the world are you going to get that? Okay, look at that, right? If you'd bought 10,000 of Cardano 2 years ago, it will worth almost 190,000 ago. So 2 years ago, each ADA was worth 8 cents. That 10,000 would be 116,000 ADA at the time of writing. Now that at 161 is 188,000. Let me tell you a true story. Do you guys want to know a true story about a true story? True story. I know someone. I know someone who brought at this price. Okay, that is something else. You know, buying at this price. Okay, you bought it at that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Or 12 cents or whatever. Okay, well, did he buy it 12 cents or at 8 cents? I don't know, something around there. Right? Maybe even at 12.5 cents or whatever. Okay. Now, if this were anybody else, I think, guys, I think when it goes to 50 cents, people would run. Most of you would run, right? This guy kept. This guy hodl. It was a substantial position, you know. Hodl. He didn't have a lot of other cryptocurrencies because I know this very well. I know this person very well. He said thank you to me. Yeah, I didn't hodl that long. I sold when he made like 3-4 times, then I had to buy again. Silly me. And he hodl and he sold it at 216. You get it or not? These are the people. These are the Cardano people. They're not like me. They're not like me, right? We're like, you know, we're polka dot people. Like, oh, Cardano, we just want to make a buck. No. These people are not like that. They will hold through thick and thin. They will hold through thick and thin and hodl. And that's why I said when we are working through this, Cardano will take time, okay? I know you guys are not patient, but Cardano is going to take time before it matures. And as I said, it's doing everything different now. It is the most. It's a new blockchain network. Yeah, they're redeveloping it. Peer reviewed. They check with everyone. Real world application. And the most important thing is this, right? They are about to roll out smart contract with Google, and they are really decentralized. So he has made it sure. So you have to be very, very, very patient in Cardano. I can show you all this, you know, but if you are not a Cardano fan, there is no way. There is no way you would have hodled it like this, because other cryptocurrencies go up faster. You get what I mean? Other cryptocurrencies are going up faster than Cardano. So in Cardano, all I want to tell you is this. Let's see all these blockchains, okay? Don't be my hater, please. I'm going to say something controversial here. I'm going to say something controversial, but guys, I got the facts. Don't be my hater. Okay, now, Ethereum, this is the biggest one. The biggest base, they won a lot of what? They have a lot of users. So let's say this is football. It's football season like Euro, right? So Euro or football. So if Ethereum is like this, okay, I know you guys are going to hate me. Ethereum to me are like Manchester United, right? I know. Oh, I hear. Yeah. I know you hate me, guys. Hey, stop pressing that hate button, okay? Manchester United won the most titles, right? Hey, in the Premier League era. In the Premier League era, right? So they have the base. They have the history. They might not be exciting going forward, but you know, they have that long history. They have the fan base. They're rich, right? Already rich. No problem, okay? Here's the deal. Now comes the guy, okay, who is winning all the titles now? The guy winning all the titles now is Man City, right? Who is Man City? To me, Man City is this. Man City is Solana, Sam Beckman-Fried. Who can argue with him? The 13th largest donor, right? The 13th largest donor for Biden administration. How much did Solana raise? 415 million to challenge Manchester United. They have a lot of development here, correct? It's like this, right? They're putting money in, they're buying new players and all that. I don't know who they're going to buy after this, right? I don't know who they're going to buy after the Euro. They'll probably buy someone young, right? Next. You are going to love this, right? Manchester, yeah, there's Manchester United, Manchester City, there's Ethereum, Solana. Now, Polkadot. Now we have Polkadot. Polkadot is very clever, right? Very systematic. They have all the secret. They know what they're doing. They're like the Fenway Group, right? They're like the Fenway Group. They can make people win. Very systematic. This is like Liverpool. Polkadot is like Liverpool. I admit, organization is good. All of this is good, right? They will win things. They will win things, no doubt. They have a system. Although they're down, they know they're going to be there. You know, they are champions, guys. The guy in Polkadot created the Ethereum language. What do you expect? But Cardano, guys, I'm sorry, Cardano is like this. You might not agree, which is why I save it for last, because I cannot stand you guys hating this, right? Cardano to me is like Leicester City. Seriously, guys, Leicester City. They don't spend a lot. They don't have a big pool. But you know what? Leicester at some time will win something. You understand what I mean? It will always be there, right? 2016, they suddenly win. They suddenly win the league, the Premier League, right? What did we say? Fluke. This year they won what? The FA Cup, beat the favorites Chelsea, right? Good performance, right? So you kind of like, Charles is like that, you know, like he's good, but can he do it? He's good, but can he do it, right? And he did it. And that's what I think it is. So the dark horse here is Leicester. Would I bet on the dark horse? Yes, I would. But again, guys, in order to do this, reading all these things, you know, don't be like a polka dot. You want to study everything. Solana, you want to study everything. Guys, you got to know Charles first. And that's a lesson for tonight. To know Charles is to love Charles. Basically, to know Charles is possible is to say, hold the line on Cardano. That is what you need to do, guys. Bye. See you next week.